What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and it's Monday. And we all know what Monday means on my motherfucking channel, right? That's right. It's time for another episode of my Sunday Q&A. Wait, what? Clickety clack, Mac. You just said it's Monday. The fuck you doing posting a Sunday Q&A on a Monday, motherfucker? I told y'all last week the Sunday Q&A has been happening on Sunday, on point, every single week for too damn long now. Yesterday I ended up slacking off, taking a day off, and chilling with my son at Citizens Bank Park. I watched my Phillies utterly dismantle the Milwaukee Brewers 8-1. Had a pretty good day, drank a bunch of beers for the first time in over a year. Got a little bit drunk. Got a lot of bit sunburnt. Like, seriously, my skin is so burnt right now. I got this whole total Paul Walker situation going on up in this bitch. Damn. But seriously, I had a good day with my son. I actually might go and get some more tickets for us in the future. Because goddamn, I needed that. You have no idea how badly I needed a day like yesterday. I might actually update my Road to 30 this week about it. It's just an absolute fantastic day. Who knows? But what I do know is today we're gonna knock out what was meant to be yesterday's Q&A. And for those of you guys that are new, this is how it works. You got a Q? Guess what, motherfucker? I got an A. And I got an A specifically for you. If you want to get a piece of this A, you gotta do your part, you lazy son of a bitch. And you gotta leave a question in the comment section down below. And next week, when we get down with the going down, it could possibly be you up on this screen getting a piece of this A. But let's not waste any more time and get into the first Q for that A from Joshua Davey, who wants to know if I'm working on any Overwatch content for you guys. Josh, man, I'm not gonna beat around the bush on this question. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. And the short answer to that question is no. I'm not currently working on any Overwatch content for my channel. I don't have any Overwatch videos planned at the moment, but that doesn't mean that Overwatch content will never be on my channel ever again. It's just, like I said, at the moment I'm not working on any Overwatch vids, and I have no plans to work on any Overwatch vids for you guys in the foreseeable future. And it's not that I don't like Overwatch. I really do. I love the game. It's absolutely fantastic, right? It's fun, it's intense, it's bright, and it's colorful, you know? And at times, it could be downright hilariously entertaining to play. The problem is that it seems like no one in the Overwatch community wants to play the same game that I want to play. Every match that I come across is just filled with the most lamest shit you ever seen in my goddamn life. I don't mind try-harding in a match every now and again, right? But I don't want to play every single fucking match like it's the main stage finals of an MLG fucking tournament. I don't. I'm 33 years old, goddammit. I play games to sit down and relax, but the problem is with this whole esports mentality that's taken over the fucking video game community lately. Every kid looks at every new game that's coming out like it's gonna be the game that's gonna make them famous, and it's gonna turn them into a professional gamer, and they turn a fucking game that's supposed to be fun and entertaining, and they turn it into fucking work. I don't want that experience at all. I work hard enough in my goddamn life. I don't want to work in a goddamn video game. I want a fun, casual experience. I can sit back, laugh, and tell jokes with my friends while playing, but I can't with Overwatch, because every time that I get a group of like 6 random viewers together for my live stream to play, right? We end up running into 6-man, fully coordinated, strategically laid out team composition fuckwads who spent the last 2 weeks no life in the shit out of the game, practicing different combinations in game, and also setting up turrets that lock onto you from 360 degrees without any delay to lock on or any delay for the fucking turrets to fire at you. It's impossible to do anything against a team like that when you're just playing with random viewers plucked out of my Twitch chat and still have fun during that, you know? I don't want to get mad at my viewers while I'm playing with them. How can I, you know? None of us are professional gamers or play at the caliber that some of these teams play. We're just a ragtag group of dudes that's looking to have a little bit of fun. We've never played together, you know, just trying to have a little bit of fun. Even if you do get a team of people together that are really good, that can fuck shit up, if you watch the live gameplay I put up the other day, there's not very much laughing, joking, or fun being had. It's literally intense focus, concentration, and callouts, and I'm sorry, that's just not the type of content that I want to put on my channel. So unless Overwatch fixes some of the more annoyingly overpowered shit in the game and installs a social or mercenary playlist, I don't foresee myself spending a lot of time playing the game at all. It's just a case of, you know, I hate the players, not the game, baby. And that brings us to the second question from Aditya Saran's dog, who wants to know if I watch any other YouTubers, and if I do, who are my favorites? I get this question a lot. And I get it, right? You know, I understand. It's like the whole behind the scenes thing, right? You know, people are always interested in seeing how other professionals react when coming in contact with others in the same field or profession. Like, where does a doctor go when he's sick? What doctor does he go to? Because surely if a doctor trusts another doctor to be his doctor, then I think I might want to know what makes my doctor's doctor so good that he goes to see him. Maybe I want to go to my doctor's doctor, right? Who does a comedian like Dave Chappelle go to when he needs a laugh? Because surely if somebody is funny enough to make Dave Chappelle laugh, he should be funny enough to make me laugh, right? I understand this line of thinking, and it's funny because even though I have a lot of gaming YouTuber friends, I don't watch any of their content. they know this. They don't watch any of my content either, and you know, it's nothing against them, but most of the people that I'm cool with on YouTube in the gaming world do completely different content than what I do. So none of our content actually overlaps or translates to each other's channels. So it's easier to be friends with somebody like Gaitani, who does FIFA, or, you know, Shake and Bake, who's in the NBA 2K community. And I've known these guys forever. But there's no butthurt feelings between us because none of our content is similar. So there's no added drama or frustration to our friendship of, oh, this person did that video that I did, or that person got more views on the same collab we did together. Why are you gaining more subs than me when we do similar content? Rabble, rabble, rabble. I know that sounds petty. That sounds Tom Petty as fuck. But that's how most YouTubers end up, right? They stop seeing other YouTubers for the people they are and the content you can create together, and they see you as nothing more than potential dollar signs to be gained. And it's this reason I purposely avoid watching any gaming YouTubers' videos on the internet, specifically ones within my current genre and community that I produce. Now, don't get me wrong, every now and again, one of my subscribers is like, hey, Clay the Glack Mac, check out this video about so it's actually pretty interesting. And maybe, if I got a couple minutes, I'll go and check it out. But, on the whole, I avoid watching any gaming YouTubers on the internet. I don't want my own content or even my personality to be influenced by anyone else in the industry. And you see this happen a lot too, especially when people collaborate on YouTube. Personalities and jokes end up bleeding into each other's content subconsciously. And it also happens in real life too, right? Say you have a group of friends that you've hung out with forever, right? And then you get a new job, and you meet a whole new group of people, and you hang out with them, and you start picking up some of their mannerisms and their jokes, and then you bring those jokes and mannerisms back to your original group of friends, where that type of humor just might not be appreciated. And it's inevitable, right? We are all human beings. We're influenced by our own environment and the people that we surround ourselves with, and the things that we do on a daily basis, right? It's impossible not to be influenced by others. So that's why I don't watch any gaming YouTubers at all. However, with that said, I do like a lot of YouTube channels outside of the gaming spectrum. I love watching people do stupid shit. I love watching people fail, possibly even hurt themselves. Make me feel better as a person when I see people do dumber shit than I would ever do in my life. It just makes my day. So, those monthly fail compilations from Twisted Nederlander, those are fucking awesome. Most of the fail channels are absolutely hilarious. I absolutely love real satirical humor, and I'm not talking about so-called cringe YouTubers. That's not the type of satirical humor that I'm more into. I like people out there like Alonzo Laroni compile all of the stupid shit that you see on the internet, and you just make fun of it. Shit's fucking hilarious. Every now and again, I find myself going on binge watches of How It Should Have Ended, which is a channel that shows animations of movies and, how it should have ended, or maybe a realistic take on how the movie could have possibly ended if it wasn't actually a movie. I love those, right? But it takes a while for them to produce those animations, so like once or twice a year I'll stop by and watch like all 20 of the episodes that I missed in the last 6 months in one hilarious night. Or I watch a lot of random fast-ass cars, street racing, and shit like Jay Leno's Garage. It's pretty interesting. There's a guy that does reviews on like everyday old cars. Like he's like, oh, today we're gonna be doing a review on a 1994 Trans Am, and he finds one of his subscribers that has like a 94 Trans Am, and he actually goes out to where they are and they film it, and he drives their car and shit. It's pretty interesting sights, but nothing actually gaming related. But I'd have to say, if there was one channel that I love above all the others on YouTube that I would call my favorite channel on YouTube, it would have to be hands down CinemaSins. I don't really think it's possible for CinemaSins to make a bad episode, except for when they bring on guest commentators. I think the original CinemaSins dude does it the best, in my own opinion. As much as I love people like fucking Kevin Smith, I really don't give a fuck what he thinks about Star Wars or what's wrong with it at all. Make Clerks 3, fat man, and shut the fuck up, Kevin! Seriously, I think CinemaSins would be my favorite YouTube channel on the internet. That finally brings us to the last question of the week. The titular question of the week from Brink Ellipsis, who wants to know what my feelings on the gorilla being shot in the Cincinnati Zoo because the little kid got into his habitat. I'm sorry. This fucking question, right? How did I know that it's not funny, alright? But, man, I knew that this was gonna be one of the most popularly asked questions. All week long, motherfuckers were asking how I feel about this fucking gorilla being shot in the zoo. I'm sorry, but when I think about it, I saw an Overwatch parody video of, I'm sorry, he said Winston playing the game, and they showed the gorilla dragging the little kid through the water. It's not funny, but every time I think about the fucking gorilla, I think about that fucking parody video. I can't stop laughing about it. I'm sorry, this is Winston playing the game. The gorilla was dragging him through the water. Oh, alright. Let's calm down, man. Calm the fuck down. What do I think about that fucking gorilla? Fuck that gorilla, man. Fuck that kid, too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Fuck both the gorilla and the kid. Why? Because this argument is fucking stupid. It is a stupid argument from both sides, right? Wait, like, seriously. Let's look at this objectively. Had the staff not killed the gorilla when they did, right? It's very possible that everyone at that zoo that day could have bared witness to a gorilla tearing a small child limb from fucking limb in one of the most grotesque fashions possible. Please believe that. Gorilla will fucking rip your goddamn head off. No tools necessary, just go. Instantly, death in just a matter of moments. Or you could have had the outcome that we already have at the moment, that ended up with a rare, endangered, and protected animal was shot to death to protect the child's life. That is what you call a lose-lose situation right there. There is no possible way to win that situation. None. Not one. No matter the outcome of the situation, something horrible was going to happen. Yeah, sure, there is a slim possibility that the gorilla would just continue to drag the kid around and treat it like it was his own child. However, when you have a gorilla dragging a kid around water like a fucking ragdoll, I'm not quite sure that gorilla is trying to be very attentive to that child's needs. It's just a small inkling in the back of my mind that gorilla was not being very nice to that child as he was dragging him through the fucking water by his goddamn fucking ankle or fucking whatever the fuck he was dragging him by. One of his limbs. He was dragging a child through water by his limbs. That's not a situation that I would call very attentive to a child's needs. But no matter what, it looked like that something horrible was gonna happen. So why even argue about the fucking outcome when both outcomes are equally horrendous? Why not just look at this logically and say, what we have here is a tragedy. A tragedy that could have been prevented by measures on both sides. Why wasn't the mother paying more attention to her child when he was climbing the fence to a gorilla stockade? Or you look at it on the other hand, why the fuck is a gorilla cage so easily accessible by a 4-year-old fucking child? Both parties are to blame here. That's a fact. The mother should have been paying more attention to her child when in close vicinity to one of the most dangerous fucking beasts that live on Earth currently. and the zoo probably should have had more secure facilities for one of the most dangerous fucking beasts to live on Earth currently. So, why are we sitting here pretending like this is exclusively one person's fault? Why can't people just say, this occurred, this is the outcome we have? Instead of focusing on blaming someone for that outcome, why don't both parties, family and zoo, focus on making sure this shit doesn't happen again? You can't bring the gorilla back. Just the same way that you can't change the fact that that kid fell into a fucking gorilla pen. But the mother can focus on being a better parent, and the zoo can focus on making sure that their facilities are a bit more secure in the future, that they can't be breached by a 4-year-old child. Whether you like it or not, that was a deadly situation. It's a lose-lose situation, but ultimately, it was a preventable situation on both sides. Yes, I can sit here and tell you all this shit and pretend that hindsight isn't 20/20 when in fact it is, but if we're sitting here looking back on something with hindsight, that does mean that it's history. History can't be changed, but that's right, we can learn from that history and use it and the facts that we gained from that situation to change the future. That's for show. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. But don't forget to leave a question in the comment section down below. This is a subscriber-driven series. If I don't have any of your cues, then there's just simply no way that you're going to get a piece of this egg. Not at all. So, my name's Jay. MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.